make eyes at me down at the old bull and bush. Da-da-da-da, come, come, drink some port wine with me down at the old bull and bush. Hear the little German band, da-da-da-da-da, just let me hold your hand, dear. Do, come and have a drink or two down at the old bull and bush, bush, bush. Blowing bubbles, pretty bubbles in the air. They fly so high, nearly reach the sky. Then like my dreams they fade and die. Fortune's always hiding, I've looked everywhere. I'm forever blowing bubbles, pretty bubbles in the air. Everybody knows the next one. Daisy, Daisy, give me your answer too. I'm half crazy, all for the love of you. It won't be a stylish marriage, I can't afford a carriage, but you'll look sweet upon the seat of a bicycle made for two. Let's all go down the Strand, have a banana. Let's all go down the Strand. I'll be leader, you can march behind. Come with me and see what we can find. Let's all go down the Strand, have a banana. Oh, what a happy band. That's the place of fun and noise, all amongst the girls and boys. And let's all go down the Strand. Maybe it's because I'm a Londoner that I love London so. Maybe it's because I'm a Londoner that I think of her wherever I go. I get a funny feeling inside of me, just walking up and down. Maybe it's because I'm a Londoner that I love London. One more time. Maybe it's because I'm a Londoner that I love London so. Maybe it's because I'm a Londoner that I think of her wherever I go. I get a funny feeling inside of me, just walking up and down. Big finish! Maybe it's because I'm a Londoner that I love London town. Oh, I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts, and there they are, standing in a row. Big ones, small ones, some as big as your head. You give them a twist, a flick of the wrist, that's what the showman said. Oh, I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts, every ball you throw will make me rich. And there stands my wife, the idol of my life, singing roll a ball, a ball, a penny. Everybody singing roll a ball, a penny a pitch. Singing roll a ball, a penny a pitch. Roll a ball, roll a ball, singing roll a ball, a penny a pitch. Oh, what a beauty! I've never seen one as big as that before. Hey, oh, what a beauty! It must be 2 foot long or even more. It's such a lovely colour, so nice and round and fat. I never thought a marrow could grow as big as that. Oh, what a beauty! I've never seen one as big as that before. Once more with feeling, I've never seen one as big as that before. Roll up your trousers, I've never seen one as big as that before. My old man's a dustman, he wears a dustman's hat. He wears gold-blooded trousers and he lives in a castle flat. He looks a proper nonna in his great big gold-nailed boots. He makes a fuss when he pulls them up, then he goes to the daisy roots. But we all know this one. She'll be coming round the mountain when she comes. She'll be coming round the mountain when she comes. She'll be coming round the mountain, coming round the mountain, coming round the mountain when she comes. Everybody singing aye, yippee, yippee, aye. Singing aye, yippee, yippee, aye. Singing aye, yippee, aye, yippee, aye, yippee, yippee, aye. Come and make eyes at me down
Special announcement time! I've been invited by Modifius Entertainment to go to their offices in London and play their Fallout tabletop RPG game, Wasteland Warfare. Modifius Entertainment have been making RPG tabletop games for a long time, and they are the creators of the official Fallout tabletop game. I've played this before down at QuakeCon, and it is great fun with some of the most incredible Fallout themed models I have ever seen in my entire life. It was really good fun, and I want you guys to set a reminder to check out the live stream. You can go onto Twitch and hit the remind me option right now, and you can go and see me and my good friend KPowerXD going and playing Fallout Wasteland Warfare. Go hit the remind button right now. I'm serious. Go hit it. Go. How's it going, gang? It's the final render here, and welcome to a Fallout 76 stream. We actually haven't streamed just by ourselves in quite a long time, actually. We've been streaming kind of with other people as part of charity and community streams and stuff like that. But we're going to be going ahead and doing a build today. We actually haven't done a build for a long time either, because doing builds inside Fallout 76 is one of those things where it's like, I only do it if I've got a good idea or a cool location. And I've got a cool location and a pretty interesting idea. You know, the idea will kind of change and evolve as I go along. So how about we go ahead and see who is inside the chat here. We've got Jordan Anderson in here. Hello there, matey. We've got a regular viewer there. Big Cheese Hot Dog. Wow, what a nice hot dog to eat. Experimentals in here. Wolfie Boy. We've got Tic Tac Man. We have got The Unforgiven. 50k.m.k. 50mk Fox is in here. We've got Chelsea Taylor in here. Hey, Chelsea Taylor, nice to see you. One of our moderators is here. Long time no see. How are you doing? I hope you're alright. We have also got, PsykerGirl here, of course, who was actually in our chat as well. Hello there, PsykerGirl. How are you doing?
Hi. Everyone.
And also Miss Nanny's here, right next to me. Go away, Miss Nanny. I'm not doing with that. She'll want to shut up otherwise. Okay. So how about we get into the full screen? And we can get ready to have a fun building stream today. So, hopefully you guys are willing to go and join me for the entire stream. We're going to be streaming for 2 hours today. And as you probably noticed when we started the live stream, there was a little bit of an advert for a live stream I'm going to be on in 2 days' time. If you go and click on the first link in the description, you go ahead and get a reminder to watch the live stream I'm going to be a part of. We're going to be going and playing the real-time Fallout tabletop game down in London, and it's going to be great fun. So make sure you click on the first link in the description and hit the set reminder button so you can go and watch that live stream. As I said, it's not my live stream, it's someone else's. So go ahead and do that, and you'll see me and some other people playing the Fallout tabletop game. Really cool if you're into like your Warhammer and your 40k stuff and things like that. And it's going to be really good fun, I think. So, PsykerGirl. How are you? Say hello to the chat, everyone. I haven't heard you say hello to the chat. Say hello.
I said hello to everyone. I said hello.
Everyone? I don't know.
Hi, everyone.
There we go. Okay, I also need to turn the in-game audio down a little bit. It's way too loud. Because I actually had to turn it up the other day for just a little test of something. I normally have it down there. Okay, can I kill Miss Nanny? Yep, yeah. She's dead. Okay, because she was just going, constantly. I'm like, I can't have that. I can't have that at all. So who's here in the chat then? So Chelsea Taylor says, so glad when I get to watch a bit before Thanksgiving tonight. Oh yeah, the Canadians, Thanksgiving.
Oh, Canadian Thanksgiving.
Hopefully you have a lovely time, guys. Hopefully it's going to be great fun. Go eat lots and lots of food. Absolutely stuff your faces. That's exactly what we need to do. And also Drunken Munkin says, hey, thank you for the great content. Love the vids and keep up the great work. Oh, thanks very much, mate. That's really kind of you to go ahead and say that. And hopefully we can get lots of people in today. So everyone, share spike, share spike, share spike. Let's get the share spike going, people. I want you guys to share on Twitter, Facebook, MySpace, Bebo, Instagram, or what else are fun social media networks. Anything which gets you the most eyeballs. Doesn't even matter. Share on Tinder. Go ahead and put that in your Tinder profile. You'll get loads of swipe rights, I tell you what. Or the swipe lefts you want. Do you want swipe rights or lefts? I forget. Oh, I don't know.
I have no
the
idea.
Positive ones. You'll get lots of the positive ones. I mean, yes, I have no idea either. But yeah, just go ahead and invite people to the stream. And then in an hour's time, we'll go and check the Twitter to see what you guys have been sharing with us. Maybe send in a selfie of you enjoying the live stream. That'll be great fun. Okay, so where are we then? Where are we? We're in Appalachia. But in the game right now, we're currently at this little spot right here. We are kind of just to the northeast of Haven Church and to the southeast of Riley Clay's bunker. Riley? And another interesting location that is somewhere over here. I think it's that one over there or somewhere over there. It's where that daily quest marker is to go and kill the rad roaches for the Pioneer Scouts when you got to go and collect all the bug bits, which I believe you get at Dolly Sods or something like that. It sends you to here to come and kill rad roaches, and that's where we are. And the reason we have come here is because we're going to be building a fantastic little town or little camp of some kind, maybe a fortress even, at the top of this telephone or electricity pylon thing. I think it's electric. But the cool thing about it is that there is actually already a pre-made home beneath this. If you actually come around and look inside here, it's really cool. There's like a little hermit shack down here, and it's got like a kitchen area, it's got a living room area with like an old television and a gramophone, and there's even like an office and even like a little school, a kids room, which I think is a really, really nice thing. I think it's a very cool little location, all made out of like boxcars. And I actually have seen these on the Discovery Channel. People have been like buying containers, burying them, and turning them into like little nuclear fortresses and stuff like that, little underground bunkers. So if there's a disaster of some kind, they can have their little prepper home here, which of course is appropriate for the Mire. And it's really cool. We've even got a nice bit of flat ground here at the bottom. But anyways, right over here you can just see I've got some crafting tables and stuff set up. That's just for playing the game. That's actually not going to be part of the build. But everything we've built is going to be up the top here. And we're going to have a great time building this. Oh, what else are people saying though? Albert420 says, "Hi Render, I've been watching you for quite some time and I love your work, mate. Keep it up." Thanks very much, matey. It's always really good to know that you guys are saying nice things like that. And Wolfie Boy says, "This used to be my base, but I moved because there is no water." Ah, yes. Like, it can be a bit slow getting water unless you've got an actual fresh source. Just using the one which goes in the dirt isn't that effective. Okay, so what you can see right here, if my camera would actually go and work. What you can see right here is a foundation platform. Now, this foundation is in the perfect position to do what I want to do. So, I'm actually going to start recording now, because we are going to be turning this into an actual video, of course. What I want to do is build upwards. So, we have a little town here. We're going to put some stairs on. Nice stairs on, and probably just cheapo stairs, really. That's probably the best thing for it. Go and put some cheapo stairs on this. And, as you can see, it lines up almost perfectly with this top section here. If I go and like put an actual wooden piece down there and then another kind of half wooden piece. Look at that. That is perfectly in line with the little telephone pole here, or the electrical pole. It's in the exact position. Like, PsykerGirl was here earlier. I spent about 30 minutes trying to do this. I actually did go and tinker with it a bit more. Yes, I went and tinkered behind your back, PsykerGirl.
Oh my god.
And I've now got it perfect. It is 100% spot on. It is absolutely fantastic. And this is going to be the basis for our base. We're going to have maybe a couple little buildings. And also maybe even build downwards into the basement area. So I think it's going to be a really cool little design. And it's going to look really nice, I think. So what are people saying then? Jinx says, "Ooh, that's a nice location for a camp." Hey, Jinx, nice to see you. One of the cool people from Many a True Nerd stream. Nice to see you in here, Jinx, again. We have also got DJ Fish says, "Go kill Scorched. 1.5 million to go. And this is the last day of Project Clean Appalachia." That's something we do need to mention here, actually. As you guys know, we've been doing Project Clean Appalachia over the last few days or so. And we actually were given the goal to get 15 million Scorched killed in about 4 days. Previously, we were told to kill, what, 15 million in like 2 weeks, 1.5 weeks maybe? And today they revealed on the last day there is 1.5 million left to go. Guys, me and Nicole have been killing Scorched all day. We've done an awful lot today, so we've definitely put in our hours. We've probably killed over 1,000 or so today. And I probably did like 500 yesterday. Definitely been doing our part. But you guys need to also go ahead and take part. Get in game. Go and kill some Scorch. Any Scorch you'll do. Level 1s down to Poseidon. Anything like that. Go and do your part. Because then we get a 50% sale with Mire. As I said, we've done plenty. We've probably done like over 1,000 or so in the last 2 days. And today's the last day. You've got about 12 hours to get 1.5 million kills as a community across all consoles. So go ahead and do your part. Go and kill some Scorched so we can get that fantastic reward. And if we do, I even do have maybe 960 scripts saved up. So we can do a big little like unboxing of all the mystery items we will get from Mire. Okay, but thank you very much for actually reminding us about that, matey, DJ Fish. Thank you for letting us know. Yes, nice honk. Thank you very much, Fires 8 Games, right there. Yeah, DJ Fish. Hey, jobs are fish. What can I say? Have you ever heard the phrase jobs are fish?
I have from you. I still don't know what it means,
from me.
though.
It means job's official.
That's right, yes.
Yes, yeah.
You can tell me that.
Okay, so let's start by lining up all these wooden platforms. As I said, it took about half an hour to get the first foundation correct, but once that's correct, these all kind of fall into place. And we're going to build around this entire area. Now, thankfully, because this is electrical pole, it actually is square. And it's a perfect square. So I'm hoping that we don't kind of lose too much shape here. I can already see we actually are losing a little bit of a shape here. But it's still close enough, you know what I mean? Because it's very hard to do very minute adjustments in a third person perspective sort of thing. You always need like a top. Oh, yep. You almost need like a top perspective in order to do it properly. Don't worry, I just nearly fell off the roof. It's okay. Don't you worry. But yeah, so we're going to build all the way around here. And this is going to be the basis for what will be our little fort. As I said, making this up as I go along. Don't really know what I want. We're just going to see what we can do. But that's that there. It's looking pretty darn special already. Thirsty.
Do you have contractor on?
Do I have contract? Do I have contractor on? No. Let's go and put contractor on. Okay, it's in charisma, isn't it? You see,
no, I think that one's intelligence.
Intelligence. Okay, you see, she always yells at me. She says, "Render, have you got contractor on?" And I say, "Of course I do." And she never believes me, but I didn't in this case. So go ahead and pop that on, so we only use half of our resources when camp building. I always forget to do that. Hopefully, though, when we do get the camp loadouts in, I don't know, the next few months, I'll always be able to just put on a building loadout, which will always have contractor on. Or I'll just forget to put contractor on in that custom loadout. Seems likely to me. Okay, so what I want to do, really, is kind of think of maybe like a central design. I kind of like the idea of having several little raised sections. Almost like we kind of got a little town feel almost. Not just have like one flat area. I want to still have holes and make it look a bit rubbish. You know, I'll probably build most of it out of like wood and metal. Since we're in the mire, you know, actually make it look a little bit creepy and oppressive. Okay, so let's see what we can do. Well, firstly, I want to put up some stairs, I suppose. Maybe I'll do it a bit cheaper. You know, use different bits and stuff. Like use this bit for some of it and use some others for other bits and stuff like that. You know, make it look a bit interesting. In fact, we might even be able to build some stairs going down using these ones. That may be something we can do. You know, so we can actually have multiple ways to get down. Oh, and also, this is the perfect height to reach the actual ground floor as well, which I think is really, really special. Let's go and do this just to see. And if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But if it does work, then, you know, we're laughing. Can you even build down that way using these bits? You might not even be able to do that. I think it might be easier to work on that a little bit later once you've actually got a core concept going. Okay, so let's go and pop that there and there. Oh, one violent night is on. Isn't that fancy? And let's go and build some little homes and stuff like that, so where people can live. Maybe not have it immediately as we come in, right there. You know, that might be a bit too sudden. Let's go and have like a little bit of a half floor, just like that there. And, you know, change up the floors and stuff like that so we don't get too much variety. You don't want it all to look the same, you know. A little bit nasty to do that. And we've also got NY Rock saying, "Hey, Render. Hey, chat. Hello there, matey. Nice to see you. Hope you are having a fantastic day in the land of Render Chat." Render Chat is a fantastic place to go. Really is a brilliant place to go and visit. You know, go there on your holidays. You know, go there on your Thanksgiving. You know, I've seen some people over there having a great time. You know, they should be at home, you know, eating stuff. But now, gonna chill out with some Final Render. Final Render and chill. It's for latest craze, I hear. Right. And you can also do the same for these quarter floors here. You know, you can go and have different formats and little shapes and stuff. Can you put, you don't have different wall floorings, do you? No, you've only got, the regular ones for the half ones. You don't have, like, the tiled walls. What's the word?
Nope.
You know, the patterns. You're going to do the patterns on the full floor things. Oh, well, is what it is. As I said, I want it to be a little bit rough and ready anyway, don't I? So, let's see if I can try to make this look a little rough and ready here. What I think I'll do is I will have, like, half floor, half walls on some bits on the lower section and have actual full wooden bits on top. So do that, and then also have a little wooden section on the top. That way, not only does it make it look a bit more interesting with the different textures and stuff like that, but also it makes it look a bit more realistic in the sense that I guess they didn't have that many resources, you know. So they're just making it with what they have. And I think just little attention to detail like that is what make a lot of cool camp builds, in my opinion, anyway. So what else are people saying then? A Wolfie Boy says, "I hope you try to build a vault somewhere one stream." A vault? Well, you can't really build a vault in 76, really. I mean, you could in Fallout 4. They actually had a proper vault DLC. And it was pretty good, if I remember. It's a bit buggy when it came out. It was a little bit buggy when it came out. Like, I remember I was going to make
very intuitive.
No, it was a bit naff, and also the quest broke quite a bit, if I remember correctly.
Oh, did they?
Oh yeah, at least when I first played it, the quest didn't work properly. You know, you would have to tell who was that character who was a little bit dopey, which the overseer fell in love with?
Clem,
yeah. Clem often broke a little bit.
Clem.
He wouldn't go and do the objective he was meant to do. So it was like, oh dear, this is a bit of a nuisance.
Oh, really?
But yeah, good old Clem. I remember Clem. Such enthusiasm.
Clem.
That's probably why
I'm being sarcastic to Clem.
I think that's why the overseer liked Clem, because he was very, you know, moldable. You know, she could kind of control him in a way.
Yeah,
I think that's why she liked him. It's probably why Vault-Tec like a lot of people, actually. They like them if they can kind of control them and do as they're told. Yeah, not the nicest of people, Vault-Tec. Yeah, ironically.
Not especially.
Something I think they said on the UK live stream for Fallout is that, you know, the Vault Boy, he's looking very happy and stuff like that, but he's actually the face of one of the most evil organizations in all history. You know, Vault-Tec. They're very, very questionable morals as a whole.
Yeah, but their public face was, we're saving the world by building vaults.
They weren't.
You know, it's behind the scenes.
They were not saving the world.
They were not. They were not.
No.
There was a post in the chat earlier from the fella 38 who was asking, where can you find mass amounts of Scorch? We did a stream, was it last week?
It might have been the week before that, actually.
Yeah.
Best
we found
places,
the power plants.
Yeah, all the power plants are always very good for Scorch, particularly Poseidon. Poseidon is always Scorched. There's also things like Big End Tunnel is very good for Scorched. Camden Park is very good. Some people say the Water Park, but that's a little bit far out. You know, you kind of want places close together. What else is there? That medical centre.
Morgantown Train Yard.
Morgantown Train Yard. In fact, Morgantown Airport itself is extremely good for Scorched as well. And they're all low-level Scorched, so you can kill lots very quickly. And typically, you want to be able to do lots quickly, so you can spend more time just getting higher kills. It doesn't want 500,000 high-level Scorched killed. It just wants
just any
1.5 million Scorched killed. And it doesn't even have to be Scorched themselves. It can also include anything with the Scorched variant, even like Scorched beasts, for example. So you can go and kill them if you want, but obviously time is money. Time is money. Okay, I'm actually going to build some stairs going up here, but I really do want to get the kind of flat pack stairs in here. You know, the ones which I don't normally use because you can't really change them too much. But I don't think you can attach these directly to floor pieces. I think you can only attach them to like the roofs of ceiling pieces. So I can build down with them a little bit. But that's about it really. But I did like the idea of building downwards. So let me try it again. Now I've realised that's how you do it. I go and put that there. Now I go get some more of these floor pieces. Can I attach these? Oh dear. I'm okay. I'm fine. Can I attach these beneath them? No, I can't attach them beneath them. Never really used these too much. But yeah, I'll leave them there for now. I'll work out a way to get them to work. I'm sure there's a way. Where there's a will, there's a way. Even if I build stairs downwards and then get to them. You know, kind of like, where is it? Over here. You know, you can... I'm not a smelly old shoe brush. Who said that? Who said that?
Not me.
That was you, wasn't it? You smelly old shoe brush. Yeah, you can do it. You can do it this way. You can say, pop those there like that. But the question is, can I then remove them? Ah, you can't see because you've got to remove the stairs then. Oh, yes. This is why I don't like the stair systems in 76. Worry about that later. As I said, always, always, always move on if you're having trouble with a build. But what I've been trying to do in my head kind of recently is to, in a way, just trying to make buildings look a little bit different with their shape. Not so much just build like square or rectangular ones, just try to do something a little bit different, even if that's just like little different shapes on the roof and stuff like that. So I kind of want to do that with this build as well, have some buildings that are kind of different varieties of shapes. In fact, why don't we do that kind of over here? I like the idea of having like a pointy room. A pointy room. Pointy. I don't want to go and pop one right there. The only problem is, though, we don't have half walls going on the horizontal. Going on the vertical, sorry. Only on the horizontal. So it means we can't have too much variety of buildings. Which is very obnoxious. Very obnoxious. Yes, that's what I said. Yeah, I said it. Take that.
I wish they had the vertical half walls. I remember in Fallout 4, in the barn and warehouse pieces, they had like the little quarter walls.
The ones which
so that
went
you could put
up
in the
that
massive
way,
doors. Yeah. I wish they had those.
I do like the idea of building a building made out of other stuff other than just the actual walls. Kind of like the car tires and stuff like that, which I believe are in the miscellaneous, aren't they? The car tires, car walls, or are they in defenses or something? You have got them, haven't you? You better help me find them. It might be floor decor. They are, yes. They're in floor decor. Okay, I found them. No, I mean, no, but if you own them as well, do you not own them as well?
I do own them, but nothing in the atomic shop comes up if you're building in someone else's camp.
Oh, does it not? How rubbish is that? Okay, but yeah, I like the idea of building actual parts of this building out of different stuff as well. So we're gonna go and give that a go. So we can have like walls made out of these wall tires. We'll still have like an actual door made out of a real bit of door and stuff, just to make it a bit easier. We'll go with a metal one like that. But for the actual walls, we'll have car tires and stuff like that, just to make it look a little bit fancy. Why not? Rock and roll, you know? Why not? Anyone got an idea why not? I don't know. Random Hero says floor decor. Yes, thank you very much, matey. Jinx says Fallout 4 building was just so nice. Even without mods and stuff, you could just glitch things in. I kind of prefer 76's camp building system. You know, just the way the menus are laid out. You know, you got all your sections at the top, and then you just scroll up and down to get the different sections, rather than going into dozens and dozens of sub-tiers. But that being said, there are a lot of essential pieces for building, I think, which aren't in this, such as like half vertical walls and stuff like that, corner pieces, you know, just things to make building a little bit easier. They're just not present in this. It's like, it wouldn't be too hard to add that in, really, would it? You know?
Pretty easy, I think.
Just like me. Final render. There we go. So we've got some nice walls there. And we can even have like these things on the roof, you know, these triangular ones, which I think will be pretty darn snazzy. He'll be as happy as Larry, whoever Larry is. He's very happy, whoever he is. There we go. So we've got that there. Make them look a little bit loose, you know, a little bit rough and ready. Don't have them necessarily perfectly straight. Make it look like a man made it. Or woman, you know. We're not going to distinguish here, you know. Yeah. Or even like a bloatfly could have made it as well. A superhuman, super mutant. I don't know. Phew. Well, one thing I might try to do, actually, rather than just having like a flat wall, can I just use like individual ones and maybe build like an actual wall like with these ones? Budget might be a bit restrictive on them, but let's see. I can go and I can stack these, can't I? Oh, maybe not. I can only stack them on top of each other. Okay, that changes plans then. Let's see. If I can go with, like, say, this one here. And pop that right there. And now go to the smaller ones again. Maybe I can build upwards. And it almost kind of have windows or something. I think that would be quite cool. That's a bit thick, that one. Don't really want that. Again, it's a bit thick. And this one. Can I stack these on top of the other ones? Or do I have to build them all individually? Just an idea I'm throwing out, you know? No, it appears you can't put those ones on there. Oh, well. Oh, that's a real shame. We'd have to do it, like, the long way, essentially. Oh, no, you can stack them. You totally can stack them. Okay, never mind then. You just got to actually kind of manually raise your aim a little bit.
Oh.
There we go. So ignore what I was saying, people. Yeah, so we've got, like, little windows and stuff, essentially. You know, as long as we can actually build up the walls here.
To the window.
To the wall. So the sweat drip down my brow. Not that we sing songs like that. That's an absolutely disgusting song. Disgusting.
Disgusting.
Which one of you was singing bad songs? Well, it was one of yours. Disgusting. Okay, and we'll go with like regular half walls and stuff. Again, completely just winging this, essentially. Winging this. Wolfie Boy says, what build are you using? What build am I using? I am not so certain what you mean there. If you mean my character build, it's kind of like a, well, it kind of flip and flops, really. Primarily, it's a machine gun build, isn't it, essentially?
Yeah, she is, pretty much.
What are you laughing at? Did I get confused? You always laugh whenever I'm just saying something silly.
Oh. I would never.
You would never laugh at me. Never laugh at me. Laugh at me all the time. Not in a bad way.
No, I laugh with you all the time. That's different.
Okay, okay. So let's go and also get some roof pieces in here. And I don't mind changing some of these walls to be tire walls later on as well, if we really like the idea and we can kind of get it to work. Will that even fit there? Oh, yes, it will. Okay, that's good. That's good. Now, just having little things like this, I think, will be quite interesting to pull off. You know, it's a bit rubbish here. Not sure if I really like this side. I'm just toying with ideas here. Has anyone else got any cool ideas of what we can do with buildings like this? Random Hero says, try standing on top of the tyre. They're easier to stack. That's a good call. I shall give that a go. If I want to go and stack the tyres right there. Yeah, for now, I'll just go with these ones. Just because it's easier to make square buildings this way. Oh, with that being said, though, now we've learned how to stack the other ones, maybe we can stack these. We just need to, as Mr. Man over there says, stand on top of them. Let's stack, like, say, that one there. And this one here. Also, I have no idea how you get tyres this heavy up here. The tyres are friggin' heavy. Tyres are very, very heavy. Yeah, they're even full of concrete. But hey, with enough willpower, you know, with enough manpower, you can get anything done. Or woman power. You know, Spice Girls. Yeah. Oh, I gotta be careful though. Yep, if I stand up, I'm outside of the build area. But if I crouch down, I'm inside the build area. We're at our height right here. Okay, gotta be careful of that. Okay, so now we've got that. Can we stack these ones on top of it then? Let's go and take a look. Nope, it's not working at all. Okay. So it's looking like you can use the half ones as like a stepping point, but to finish them off, you've got to do it the old-fashioned way. Alrighty, I'm fine with this. I'm fine with this.
Someone at my camp.
I don't care about your camp. Look at this camp. It's way cool.
I think it might be someone on your friends list.
Oh, is it?
The name looks familiar.
Oh, look, the red tyres. Yes. I don't think I'm going to bother with the red tyres, if I'm honest. You know, the whole idea of like, here's one set of tyres, but then we're just going to paint them red. It's like, I love you guys, but that's a bit much. You know what I'm saying?
It's a little lazy.
Because I'm okay if they have different tyres, but just painting the tyres red. Really? You know? It's a bit much, don't you think? Alright, let's go with maybe a smaller one. Just like that. Okay, so yeah, concrete-filled tyres. Yuck. And that'll essentially make windows. Which is not bad. Let's see. Roof section. Pop that down there. There we go. So there we have a little wall. And height-wise, it's pretty good as well. Why not? Because it looks awful, that's why. Do you think it's alright? I mean, from outside it's okay, but from inside it's pretty naff. Nah, I don't like it. I like the core idea, but it just doesn't look good in practice. I do like the ideas of using tyres around the walls, though. I think that can work. But just using them to replace the walls really doesn't work out. Okay, so what are people saying in the chat then? Enrock says, how do you come up with these build ideas? Well, right now, I don't have one. I don't have an idea right now. I'm making it up as I go along this time along. But just wing it, essentially, yeah. Wing it is the best kind of it. So where are the metal half ones? Here we go, we've got some there. And we'll go and pop a floor piece down there. And now we'll use the tyre walls in front of them. Just to kind of look like defensive walls and stuff, you know. Yeah, see, that already looks more realistic than what we had going previously. You know? Simple is what it is. Blixer Wolf says, please build a bar in this camp. Not a bad idea. I'm okay with building a bar. I do like building bars. Typically, you've got lots of cool bar decoration, like neon lights and stuff like that. You even have bar stuff. So, I'm sure we can get that to work. Hey, maybe it'll be here. I don't know. Maybe we'll do it here. Let's do the show here. Don't like that door there. Let's move this across. I want a different shade of buildings. So let's see if I can get some, like an entrance here. Where is my next door? Wall. Right, let's go and pop that right there. There we go. And also, in other news, people, in case you guys haven't necessarily been running along, in a few days' time, I will be at EGX, which is actually a British gaming convention. I will be down there for the first day. It's like a 3 or 4 day event, and I will be there. It is down in London, and I'm going to be looking around. Like Bethesda is going to be there. You're going to be able to play Doom Eternal and stuff like that. I'm going down there, and No Respawns are going to be there as well. We're going to both go down. We'll probably go down together, actually, and probably get very drunk afterwards. It'll be great fun. But if you guys are going down to EGX, go ahead and say hello. You know, it'll be great fun. As I said, you can play Doom Eternal if you want to. I've played it for about 90 minutes, and I absolutely adore it. Unfortunately, it's been delayed till March, which is very, very shameful. But hey, is what it is. They need more time to get it to work.
It'll be better for it.
It will be better for it. It's always better for it. Back in my day, we delayed games till March, and we was better for it.
I'd rather them do that than rush it out and have criticism that they rushed it.
Yeah, exactly. Like, a lot of people say that's the reason this didn't do as well. I say, well, there's that, but it is what it is. Purple Man says, I've been subbed for a year. Hey, matey, that's awesome. Thanks for subbing so long, dude. That's really kind of you to go and do it for that long. How'd you put up with me for a year? That's what I want to know. That's a long time to put up with me. Little old me. Oh, look, it's a fridge. Still haven't bought the fridge. Like, I'd be okay if the fridge was free, but then they sold you skins. I'd be fine with that. But I'm not willing to just buy multiple fridges every time they release a skin or whatever. It's like, nah. Even I have some, you know. Well, okay, I have some standards. You know, PsykerGirl may say otherwise. She's met me in person. Probably wouldn't say the same.
I don't know. Draw the line at the $7 fridge.
So just automatically doing little things like this to make your buildings look a little bit different, give them a little bit of variety, already looks a bit more interesting. And maybe we can have some sloped roofs and stuff like that. Ew, those roofs aren't the right way. Yuck.
Ew.
Ew, I know. That's exactly what she said. And for this one here, I don't know what this building will be, but I do like the idea of having kind of little buildings at different heights and stuff to give it a little bit of scale. Jinx says, oh nice, I want to go EGX but couldn't afford it this year. I was at Res 2018 and had a lot of fun. Got to meet with a bunch of friends from the Many True No community. Hey, that's awesome. Aww. That's awesome. I don't know if he's going. Is he going? I don't know. It'd be cool to say hello to John.
I don't know. He works a lot. I doubt it.
Probably true, yeah.
He doesn't seem like the type to take time off.
Oh, I see how it is. You're saying he works a lot and he's not going, but I'm going, so I probably don't work a lot. It's true, but
that's
you know.
Exactly what I meant. Yeah.
It's true. Okay. And now let's see if we can get some of these walls here as well on these edges. Oh, edge walls right here. Now, unfortunately, there is a trick to these, isn't there? You can only use them on certain floor pieces. Am I right? Am I right? Yeah, you can only use pieces on full half walls or quarter walls. But you can't have them mix and match. So you can't have 2 quarter walls on 1 half floor. You know, you need to do it the correct way, so to speak. And it's really grinding my gears. Oh, it grinds my gears.
No.
I'll go and do that there. And now, in theory, we can use one of the quarter walls, which are in defense. I like the defense ones quite well, actually, because they snap very easily. Whereas the
yeah, they're nice.
Well, actually, they've made the farm ones snap a bit better now, but they're still not as snappy as these ones. In my honest opinion, IMHO, as you kids say. Hello, my fellow kids. I'm totally the hello, fellow kids, dude. You know, I don't understand any, like, pop culture references and stuff like that. The other day on the BBC, they were talking about, like, new stars to come out of a certain, like, time frame or whatever. I'm like, not heard of any of these freaks. Who are these people? I don't know who that is. I don't know what they look like. I don't know why they are so special. I'm just not down with the kids anymore, you know? I'm down with the sickness, if anything. I'm down with the sickness. That's a Disturbed, right?
Yep.
See, I know that one. I know that one. I know some references. Okay, let's try that there. Defenses. I know I can put that one there. Okay. So we actually did some testing earlier and we really struggled to get these half walls into the corners. But can I do it on these ones? Well, that's just the wrong piece, so it won't snap in. Oh, hello there. There's a Zen sheep here. Zen sheep. Zen Sheep, the new fragrance from Dior. Zen Sheep. Bah. Yeah, you see, in certain corners it won't snap in because oh no, you didn't just say that's bad.
I did.
Certain corners these won't snap in because they're actually glitching in with the actual tower, but that's okay because you're not going to fall off because there's a tower there. You know, physical objects stop things. You know, it's true. Do you know who told me? Albert Einstein told me that.
Ooh.
It's true. He said render physical object stop things. Yeah, he actually said it wrong as well himself. Yeah, he's been dead for a while. Cut him some slack. Or is he dead? Done. I don't know. When did he die?
I'm fairly certain he is. I don't know.
I don't know.
A while ago.
Here's what it is. It's all relative, you know. What else are people saying, though? Albert H20 says, hey, do you play Xbox? No, I'm on PC, matey. I am full PC Master Race right here. That's what I do. And Roderick Quincy von Thunderbottom, the Magnificent High King of Australia, says, I met John at Res this year. It was great fun meeting everyone. That sounds great fun to go and all get together and have fun. And Joshua Ponder says, any tips about how to get lots of lead? Please tell us. Well, firstly, I would say kill players and take their lead. But if you want like a nice passive... What? It's true. If you want like a nice passive way to get lead, I would say going and taking the tin can chimes is a good thing to do. You know, because they have aluminium or iron cans along with lead cans. So you can get lots of them from that. You can just go and claim a workshop which has a lead deposit. Are there any workshops that have lead deposits? I know there are lead deposits in the game. Are there any workshops which have them though? I'm just trying to think off the top of my head. I'm sure there's one somewhere.
Grafton Steel has one.
Grafton Steel. Anywhere with a gym is a great place to get lead. If you just find a gym, you know, the dumbbells in there, the weights, they're all made of lead. So a full gym will often have something like 80 to 90 lead in it. You can go and get the lead out, as they say. And then you can go and grab all that, script it down, buy yourself a scrap kit in the Atom store, send it back to... Okay, don't do that. Don't do that.
Don't do that.
But if you wanted to, you could. But don't. We do not...
Yeah, so the nuke silos, the nuke silo gyms have them. The prison yard has them. And there's also the small gym in Flatwoods, but that's usually empty.
Small gym in Flatwoods. Yeah, but everyone seems to know that one the most, don't they? Small gym in Flatwoods. So they just go there, grab all the lead they can. Uh-oh.
And Charleston Firehouse. You dip.
I'm going to fall off this a lot. I can tell.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm a super freak. Bam, 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 bam. I have a Rick James in my head for like 3 days straight. I have no idea why. And of all the things to have in my head, you know, disgusting. Absolutely disgusting.
Disgust.
That's all. Let's fill that floor in before I fall off as well. It happens. It happens. I'm not above falling. I keep on falling in and out of love with you.
That's going to be stuck in my head now.
Yeah, at least it's a better song than friggin' Rick James being stuck in your head.
That's true.
I'm sure there are some dads in the chat going, oh, Rick James. You remember Rick James? And the kids are going, Dad, what's a Rick James? Is that a Fortnite? Well, no, it's not Fortnite because Fortnite is dead. Fortnite is dead, people. It's true. Confirmed it right here. No more Fortnite. No more Fortnite. Fortnite Brexited out of there and it's no more. Doesn't exist anymore.
Fortnite yeeted itself.
It did. It black holed itself. No, I mean, it's like... Do you know what's really bad about the whole black hole thing with Fortnite? There actually are kids out there who are probably generally believing that it's not coming back and are probably really upset right now. You have to go and make friends. It's like, I don't want to do that. I want to stay inside and play Fortnite. What am I going to do? Play Minecraft instead? That's for nerds. I want to play Fortnite.
Nerd.
Back in my day, the nerdy kids played Minecraft. We was better for it. Like,
no, everyone plays Minecraft.
Nah, everyone plays friggin' Fortnite. But I've been playing Minecraft recently. It's really sad. Okay. What else are people saying then? The Unforgiven says, sing it, Render. Gosh, damn right. You see, I got fans. I got supported. Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Jason Huffman says, they will usually bring enough lead ore out and you can get over 200 lead. Oh, you mean the deposits? Yeah. They're a good way to go and do that. Also, I think they're, what's the word? Going and mining, like, not mining, killing robots and stuff like that is a great way to get lead. Because they often drop it. They only drop like 2 or 3. But if you go to somewhere like Watoga, if you've done the Mire for a day quest, all the robots will be non-hostile. So you can just farm a load of robots and get a load of lead that way. If you want to also get some XP as well. That's a way to kind of get XP and get some lead at the same time. Speaking of which, I should probably put down my pay-to-win bot over here. Let's start paying to win right here. There we go. Let's pop that down there in case I need to get some more win resources. And I will set it to... It says junk, so that means he's on scrap. But I still think I need to change it, don't I? Yeah, I want scrap. I don't want junk. Junk is actual items, where scrap is just raw resources. Saves me going to the table. Okay, off you go, pay to win bot. Go, help me win. Come on. Pay to win robot. Disgusting. Alright, I want to make this part a little bit more interesting to look at. So maybe I will go with like a half wall at the top here and have like a sloped roof. Just to make it look a little bit different. Like the variety is the spice of life, you know. Let's go and see. Yeah, that's another thing as well. I would like more variations of roofs. We've only got these black metal steel roofs. Can we get some more roofs, please? Can we get some wooden ones? You know, some plastic ones? I don't know. Just throwing ideas out of there. Pulling ideas out of the hat. I'd love it. What else are people saying, though? Pat Stone says, Lucky Strike Mine with excavator armor is a good source of lead. Where's Lucky Strike Mine? Not sure where that one is.
Don't know.
No, I only use excavator.
Lucky Hole Mine.
Oh, Lucky Hole Mine. Okay, yeah, that makes more sense. And Lucky Strike Mine, that's a new one to me. And trust me, I know all the locations in this game. I have a map right here, right next to my computer, with all the locations on, which came with the official Prima guide. I don't look at it that much. I just bought it just to have the guide, if I'm completely honest. That's the main reason. That is the exact main reason. Okay, so, and now we just need a little half wall up here. And, you know, we'll go with one which has a little window pane as well. There you go. Are you struggling with window pane? I'm sure there's a follow-up.
Sounded like one of those infomercials.
Well, that was the joke I was going for, but I didn't actually have a follow-up to that joke.
Ugh.
You know, I don't actually follow up my jokes. I just say the start of a joke, and then somebody else finishes it. Just like a real YouTuber.
Oh.
Dad, can I be a YouTuber? Only if you can't think of original jokes, son. See, I just said that. Somebody probably did that on The Simpsons years ago. You know? But again, every joke was on The Simpsons. Every single possible conceivable joke has been on The Simpsons at one point in history. And they predicted the future. It's true. Did you know that?
It's like they have a crystal ball.
Mm-hmm. I suppose, though, with like, I don't know, 9,000 episodes, you're going to get some things right occasionally. It's occasionally. Okie dokie. And the Gamer of Wisdom says, use the rustic triangle on the ground and then put a wood half wall with the angel on the top bottom and a rustic metal triangle on top. You get a cool wall. I don't know what that means.
Oh.
What's the rustic triangle? I don't think I know what you mean.
Different, you know, the different types of wall pieces.
Oh, do you mean use triangular pieces rather than rectangular ones?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I get what you mean now. So you can do like top arches and stuff like that. I think they mean like this kind of thing. I used the wrong piece, but yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that kind of idea. Anyway, maybe it's better if I put those ones in. Can you even put these ones in here? I've only got these to work a couple of times, if I'm completely honest. You know, these are wall slant pieces. Oh, the top arches should be no problem, right? Right? I'm just trying to do what people are asking. Maybe can't have that there. Maybe I need like a roof section in there for that to work. I don't know. It's okay to have a wall roof section there anyway, because we can change it. Or even like an upper floor section. Is that how this works? No, you see, that doesn't even want to go in. I don't know. I know the idea you're talking about, though. But I'll probably go away at some point in the future. And actually try, like, changing some of the walls and stuff like that off stream, you know? To try to make it. But I think I see what you're getting at. But right now, I can't get it to work. Can't pop that one in there. She's alright. She's alright. Okay. So, and also, we do have a special news report. Special news report from a land down under. PsykerGirl actually did go and attend a special convention recently. What do you want to go tell them about this?
I did. I attended PAX, the Australian PAX, which is, I think, our largest video game convention. It would either be that or Supernova, but I've never been to Supernova.
What did you see at PAX? What did you see?
What did I see at PAX? Well, I saw some amazing Bethesda trivia antics, which was ridiculous. Our Aussie community managers were in there having a fantastic time with some Bethesda trivia and handing out prizes. There was some really interesting panels. There was a lot of panels on D&D, which I feel like is a new thing when, you know, D&D has become a lot more accessible to the mainstream. So there was a lot of that. A lot of tabletop gaming, a lot of awesome tech that was there. You know, all of the big tech companies were out in force. I bought a new RGB keyboard, which I love.
Ooh, RGB works there. I got it to work there.
RGB. And it's very clicky, so you can probably hear me typing.
Yeah, we both have mechanical keyboards now, so you've just got to learn to live with that. Essentially, is what it is. I mean, it could be fantastic. Worse. You know, could be worse.
It could be worse, yes. But yeah, saw a lot of awesome cosplay. Some amazing cosplay, and I'm just looking at it thinking, that's way too much effort. Like the costumes were just fantastic, but I could never imagine doing that myself.
That's what they do, though. That's their hobby. You know?
I know.
They love it.
I know. They do. Yeah, I saw the first thing I walked into was a full group of the Mighty Nine from Critical Role. If anyone watches that show, there was a whole group of the entire cast, which was amazing.
I'm sure there's really probably quite a few people here who do. You've been trying to get me into it.
Yeah.
It's got a lot of views. A lot of views.
Yes. So yeah, it was amazing. I don't know how people go for the whole 3 days though. I feel like I'd run out of stuff to do, but yeah, it was definitely fun.
Some people generally do go to these conventions for like every single day of like 3 or 4 days though, don't they? I'm like, I don't know if I could do that, but yeah, people do.
I mean, there were a lot of panels that were obviously different day to day. And there was also like a massive tournament that ran for the entire 3 days across a bunch of different games, and so I can understand why people would go multiple days if they were involved in that. But for like the casuals,
filthy casual.
Yeah, 1 day was enough for me. But yeah, but it was great. It was really good.
Brilliant stuff. Would you go again? Do you think you'd go again?
Oh yeah, definitely. I think so.
There we go.
I did have to stop myself from buying all of the merch, though.
All the merch. Like, at QuakeCon, I had to definitely restrict you from buying a lot of the Fallout merch, because there'd be no way you could get a Power Fist back. Yeah, but how would you get the Power Fist back on the plane? How would you do that?
I know.
How do you explain that at customs?
Yeah, I know. But I wanted it. Still want it.
I mean, I kind of want it myself as well, yeah, but... Think about it. How do you get it on a plane?
I mean, shush. Someone had to be the sensible one, and it wasn't me.
I don't think it ever is. That's a scary thing. There you go.
Oh, that's a good point, actually. So Roderick pointed out, if you travel from getting it does make sense. Melbourne's my hometown, which is where it was. So I just had to, you know, travel 20 minutes to get there. Not like hours away if you've come from Sydney or Perth or whatever. So that makes sense. I'm
quite lucky in the sense that most of the big conventions in the UK are in London, and that's only an hour away from me. But yeah, I suppose if you're in Australia,
well, the entirety of the UK is tiny. Even if it was in Manchester, it's still not that far away.
Where's Manchester?
It's to the north. I know that.
Close enough. Okay. Close enough.
Yeah.
But obviously, yeah, if you're in Australia, then it could mean like a multiple-hour flight to go. So
could mean a 6-hour flight if you're from Perth, yeah.
Yeah. Jinx says they went to EGX Rezzed and went for the full 3 days because they were hanging out and stuff like that. I did go to EGX Rezzed this year, but that was the first time I'd ever been to it, and it was mostly indie. And I'm not too into the indie stuff myself, but the one which I'm going to coming up in the next few days, that is much more mainstream. Because there's EGX, and I think there's EGX Rezzed, which I think is mostly indie stuff. So, but I'd never been. So I thought, I might as well give it a go since I'm already here. I'm already in town. Might as well give it a go. We've also kind of built up the entire floor section here now. And we've got one little room there, which isn't really doing anything right now. We've got something in here, which could be a bar, it could be a command center. What other kind of locations do you think we need build-wise? We've got stairs coming up here. We do have a little bit of space here. We could just have... We could make it a bit more minimalist. You know, we could... That building over there, we could have it kind of over here, maybe. We don't have to fill every single inch of this with buildings. We can have a little bit of space.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's pop that away.
You could build like a bit of a nicer little shack for like whoever the leader of the people would be. Like a commander shack.
Commander shack. I'm Commander Shack, and this is the greatest build on the city.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Also, someone in the chat was asking about my name. Yes, it is a Warhammer 40k. It is.
I don't know anything about it. I don't know anything about Warhammer 40k. Everyone's like, oh yeah, 40k, and I'm just like, yes. Space
I'm not a tabletop player, but I love the literature, particularly Dan Abnett. So, yeah,
yes,
40k.
That writer.
He's brilliant.
I'm just gonna nod my head and pretend I know what I'm talking about.
Don't get no response talking about it. He'll never shut up.
Well, he likes tabletop. I don't know how much he's into like 40k or whatever, but he definitely likes tabletop.
He is. He is. I've talked to him about it. He definitely is.
Okay, I kind of like the idea of maybe building like some defensive stuff. Just kind of up here, so you know you can kind of like shoot down and stuff like that. Why not? You know, even if it's just like one. I think it's a cool idea. Just like me, Final Render, full of cool ideas. And that's why they call me Iceman. Did you know they call me Iceman? That was my nickname in school. Said, hey, Iceman. Because I have so many cool ideas. You don't sound like you believe me. No, my real nickname was Ace. That was my real nickname. Ace. I say, hey, Ace. And then they kicked me for liking Spider-Man. Again, and again, and again. That's the thing. When I was in school, I got made fun of for liking Spider-Man. Now it's a cool thing. What's going on? That's not fair. That's just not right. What do kids get made fun of for? Nothing. Well, probably do. But not for liking Spider-Man. If I line this up a little bit better. And the idea with kind of this build is not to necessarily have like an overall finished design, because typically if you were in like a scavenging scenario, you just build what you needed when you could. So I don't necessarily want to like have a finished design in my head and then complete it like an architect would. I just want to have like little things that they just quickly throw together. You know, they needed a building, they quickly threw together a building. That's a nice little horn right there. They needed some defense, so they built a little defensive thing there. Always grabbing my horn, you chat people. What else are people saying then? Wardy J says, hey Render, have you built inside the monorail yet? I have not, no. If you want to, you can go and find a playlist of all the 76 stuff we've done. And there is no monorail in there. But it seems like a cool thing. Seems like a popular thing, that's for sure. People seem to like that one.
Yeah.
Like building up really, really high. There's also like a nice underground section right next to it, isn't there? You know, similar to here, there's an underground section. That's a good point. We'll have to build downwards at some point.
This underground section, like, I've played this game for nearly 900 hours, and I had never found that little underground shack down there.
I don't care.
Totally hidden.
I don't care what people say about Fallout 76. This is one of the most detailed and ambitious open worlds ever made. I don't care what people say.
I love it.
Now, people go on about how great games like The Witcher and stuff like that are, but it's like, there's a lot of detail in these worlds, particularly Fallout 4 as well. A lot of detail in the environments that you don't get with a lot of games.
I love Fallout 4 as well, but I feel like it's a little bit too cluttered for my taste.
I think that makes it more believable, in a way.
It does, yeah, but I think I actually prefer this as a balance. Fallout 3 was a bit too empty, and Fallout 4 was a little bit too cluttered for me, but I like this. Like, you can go a little while without running into anything, but...
I suppose that makes sense. One thing I do really like about Fallout 4's world is because, since it's a bit smaller, you're always running into densely made things. Whereas with a lot of open world games, I feel as if it'll be like, oh, you can go into this building. Well, there's nothing in it, you know. It's not that exciting or interesting. But something like this, it's like there's often a story in most buildings and stuff like that.
I do like Fallout 4's verticality.
The only thing I didn't like about Fallout 4, which I've now found out after playing this one, is that the draw distance Fallout 4 is pathetic. The draw distance sucks in Fallout 4. You can only see like 50 meters in front of you in any detail. Everything else beyond 50 meters looks like poo.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
But, you know, this one, the draw distance is absolutely amazing. The only game I've seen come close to this in terms of draw distance is Red Dead 2. I haven't seen any other game to have similar draw distance levels and still see stuff. And seeing distant weather patterns. You know, you see it's raining over there. You can actually go to that location and it is raining. That blows my mind. Alright, so I literally just keep seeing this one thing. As I said, I'm making this up as I go along. And typically this is what I do with the builds. I just make them up as I go along. But then again, when you see the finished video, it doesn't look like that. It looks like I had it all planned out in my head. Alrighty, so we said it like a bar. We said that. And also, we like the idea of a special area for the boss. Why don't we make that above the bar, then? To kind of save space.
Oh, yeah. Can you, or is it too tall?
That's a good point.
Is it outside the build limit?
Let's find out! When in doubt, go find out.
Eat.
No. I don't think we can. Does that answer your question? But yeah, we are at the build height up here. So no, we can't actually build up on top of here. Oh well.
Darn it.
That's a shame actually. I really did want to build higher up here. Oh well. You win some, you lose others. I mostly lose. But hopefully we'll have some more fun with other designs. We can still build some decorations and stuff up here. But we can't build walls and roofs and stuff like that. Let's see, is that tiled right? Yes, it is. I'll just double check. Can we, like, definitely put furniture up here? We can put a radio. That's kind of short, though. We could put beds. We could put sofas, stashes. Yeah, we can build up here. No need to worry. Oh, one idea I had. Well, I say I had. I saw someone else do it. Was having all the shops up here, but having them stashed horizontally. So you can still access all of the things that you want to buy. It's a way to kind of hide it and build it. Let's see if we can get that to work. We will need to get a wall of some kind. What wall shall I have this time?
Put a wall on it.
What wall shall I have? Shall I have wooden ones? Shall I have metal ones? I don't know. The choice is endless. Well, it's not endless. You know, there is a very distinct limit to the wall. Could even go with a garage. In fact, a garage might not. That might be a cool idea. Why not? Rock and roll. You know what I mean? Rebel. Exactly. Yeet. Blixer Wolf says maybe build some patios up there. Some patios. Yeah, we could have like some little tables and stuff like that, so people can go and chill out. You know, have a little relax, have a little bit of a Nuka-Cola or Nuka-Cola if you're eating beef. You know.
No, don't eat Nuka-Cola.
Look, Charlie is only with Graham in case he gets hungry during the winter. Okay.
No.
Charlie, that really hurt. Ouch, Charlie. Ouch.
Poor Charlie. No, eat Charlie.
I'm not going to build it there. I'm going to build it over here instead. Charlie, that really hurt. Charlie bit,
Charlie.
Charlie bit my finger. Precious has been. More like.
Take that back. That's rude. Everyone loves Charlie.
Everyone loves Charlie. It doesn't mean we're not going to eat her. Ah. We appear to have found a bizarre glitch here. That's not right.
What happened?
I'll take a look.
Oh.
Hmm.
Oh. Why did you leave a hole there, you sausage?
Because it's not finished yet. That's why.
For God's sake. Yeeted myself off the friggin'
It's my fault. It just freaking walked off the edge like.
Oh.
Oh dear. Hit or miss. I guess they always miss.
Always miss. Yes. I bet I'll do that again at least twice before the stream's over.
Please don't do it again. That will be very, very strange to see you do it again.
Mm-hmm.
See, I nearly did it then.
Sausage.
Right, well, there we go. So we got, like, ourselves a little construction here, and we need to give it some power. Let's just give it some temporary power for now. Oh, we definitely need to have a wind generator up here. That actually makes sense. Because we're high.
Yes.
We're so high.
Why are there no solar panels in this?
I beg your pardon.
Why are there no solar panels?
See, I said this all throughout Fallout 4, because I downloaded a mod which had solar panels. Everyone was like, that's not immersive. You know what? You're not immersive.
Why not? Australia is covered in solar panels. They're really good.
Well, the idea is that we didn't invent electrics the way we did in our reality. In our reality, we had lots of complex electrics, but in this, they went all more mechanical rather than electrical. Yeah, excuse me.
I suppose.
So we got this here, and now what I really want to do is get all my shops. Get me shoops.
Put a shop on it.
Exactly. So what I want to do, I want to have them horizontally or vertically. Horizontally? Vertically? Well, you can't change them exactly, can you? Which ones do I want? I can't really have the Raider one. That kind of spoils it. Let's just have different colours, you know? Let's go crazy. And there's a way to get multiple shops, but have a minimum space. I mean, you don't have to have them all against the walls and stuff like that, do you? You can stack them like this, stack them high, stack them low. Tie them up quick, whatever you got a bow. Exactly, see? See, I can rhyme. I'm like Eminem. Let's go and pop that right there. How many can you have in a camp? You can have 4. Alright, so we'll get one more then. And stick it right there. Excellent stuff. Looks all alright to me. And you can still put labels on the side of them. So you'll still be able to know exactly what you're selling without seeing the actual front of the machine. You know what I mean? Looks good. Okay, let me just see if I can maybe put a power connector on this one, just so I can power it down temporarily. We'll do like proper wire work and stuff like that. We'll get it looking good. How's this look? Yeah, that works perfectly fine. Completely covers up the shops themselves. Looks good. Looks as good as I do. And now we just need to put a roof on it. Put a roof on it. And Sinister Hand has donated $2 via the super chat and says, "Hope you've been going good, Render. Glad you're streaming." Oh, hey! Have we got a chance? Sinister Hand, Sinister Hand, Sinister Hand. Have we got a chance? Sinister Hand in the chat for donating $2 via the super chat. Thank you very much, matey. You are actually our first donator tonight. That's very kind of you. Have we got a chance? Sinister Hand in the chat. And there goes PsykerGirl right there, donating £10 and says, "No eating Charlie the Moo-Moo." Oh, hey! Have we got a chance? PsykerGirl, PsykerGirl, PsykerGirl. Everyone a chance? PsykerGirl in the chat for donating £10 via the PayPal. Thank you very much there, you two. That is very, very kind of you. Hello there. Nice to see you all. And Sinister Hand also says, can't talk much at the moment, but hey, sexy. Hello there, matey. Nice to see you. Thanks for coming out. Good old Sinister Hand is, of course, one of our members. If you guys want to go and become a YouTube member, you can go and click the join button beneath the stream and become a member yourself. Okay, I do have a problem, though. I need to wire all these up, don't I? Actually, no, there's no point wiring them up until there's something in them. Otherwise, people will turn up and go, "Ooh, what's for sale?" And there's nothing for sale. And then they'll be like, "Oh."
That's true.
And we're like, "He's a phony. He's a goddamn phony." And then I'll get really upset. Can I actually get walls on this, though? If I get the defensive walls, I should be able to get actual walls, right? Same thing, I think. Right? I don't know.
Ish? I don't know.
Who's Ish? Ish was a guy on Pit My Ride. Do you remember Pit My Ride?
Oh, God.
Or Do Up My Car, as my grandmother called it.
Oh.
Are you watching Do Up My Car again?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes, Nan.
Is that Exhibit? He's my favourite rapper. My favourite
rapper is Eminem.
My favourite rappist. It's a rappist. Oh. That's dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I can't put a roof on that one because it's intersecting with the pole there. Oh dear. I presume I can't put like a slanted one on either. That we may just have to have a hole in the roof. I'm thinking about your shop roof. Is there a hole in it? Is there a hole in it? Yes, is the answer.
Yuck.
We can snap onto there. I can't get it snap onto that bit at all. Okay, well, we may just have to have a hole in the roof. Or maybe do it... Can we put one this way? Question mark? I don't know. We'll work on that later. As I always say. Work on something, you struggle, move on, otherwise you won't get anything done. Plan is to basically have a kind of a web, so to speak, of ideas, a background, and see what's going on right there.
That's really annoying. It goes green, and then it says intersecting. I hate when it does that.
Although that does look pretty good, though. You know, the way the shops can be locked away. So that, you know, shops are open for business, boom, right there. Got all your shops right there. I wonder if we can make it even more interesting. I wonder if we could put, like, walls on there. Probably not, because there is technically a door there. But just out of curiosity. Can we still attach... We freaking can. Well, butter my britches and call me a popcorn salad. That's the best thing I've done ever.
A popcorn salad?
Ever heard of a popcorn salad?
No.
No? Me neither. Okay. So you can lower that. And have that there. Cool. Kind of pointless though, isn't it? You kind of need it on these ones as well, don't you? You need to block the entire thing. Otherwise you've only got one. We are one with the wood. Are you one with the wood? The 100-acre wood?
Fever.
Uranium fever has gone and got me down. How would I go ahead and do that then, I wonder? I don't think there is a way to do it that way. The way I'm thinking of.
What are you wanting to do exactly?
I would like to have half walls going all the way across the bottom. So that you only see the tops of the machines. But I don't think there's a way you can feasibly do that because there is technically a door there. Random Hero says, cover the roof with a big rug. Maybe?
Big rug.
Put a rug on it. Rugs do solve every single problem in the camp system, though. It's true. Do you know who told me? Todd Howard. He called me up on the phone. And he said, Render, put a rug on it. I said, Mr. Todd, is that what you meant to do? He says, yes. That way, that way your build is literally swept under the rug. Quite literally.
Yuck. Yuck.
Don't you yuck my jokes. Or Todd's joke, sorry. Yeah, so you can put carpets and stuff like that. Like that. Doesn't really fix the problem though, does it? Just looks a bit... It looks like you've just put a rug on top of it to cover a problem. You know when people literally just like put a painting over a hole in the wall? The hole in the wall is still there. It's clear as day that you just covered it with something. Oh well, it is what it is. Jinx says, use the fence and then use some shelves or tires or something on the side bit. Yeah, see, that's a more sensible idea, you know. Kind of break it up among different items. Yeah, because we can have this defensive wall right there, and that looks pretty darn snazzy. Like, so good, you can call it a cat. But then we can put some other things on it, like the tires, as someone once said. Well, Jinx said it. Da 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 da. Hey, dude. Oh, we definitely need to have the outhouse. The outhouse.
Oh, I love that little mole rat. That's one of my favorite things.
All the decorations I love the most are the ones which have some kind of cool functionality like that. A friggin' mole rat pops out of a toilet. In fact, maybe we could pop it here. Maybe is that something we could do? Maybe there. It's a bit tight there. It doesn't want to go too close to the door, unfortunately. Oh, we could put it there. That kind of works. And yeah, that's pretty close. You can still reach all the shops. And we cover it with a big old lavatory. Can you put a door on this?
I don't know.
Let's find out if you can put a door on it. No, is the answer. You cannot. I mean, it's the right size for a door. but you can't actually put a door on it by the look of it. There's even outhouse doors. Doors from the outhouses.
Yeah.
You can't put them on it. Gosh darn it. How am I going to defecate in peace then? I'm not is the answer. Everyone's going to look at me shaking and shivering in the wind. It's cold now. It's autumn. I mean, you laugh, but you won't laugh when people are watching you poop in the cold.
Nope. Definitely not.
Yeah, so we got a little pooper machine there. And even just like, I don't know, like a concrete wall. Like this. Hey, make it look scrappy. Scrappy dappy do. Flintstones, meet the Flintstones. Because that's what Fred Flintstone says, isn't it? He says, scrappy dappy do. You know, Flintstones, meet the Flintstones. And Arid Vogel has donated €2.29 and says, go on, you silly sausage. Oh, hey! Have a go at chant. Arend, Arend, Arend. Everyone chant Arend in the chat for donating €2.29 via the super chat. Thank you very much, matey. You see, he agrees with the song. He agrees that's what the song goes. Says, scrappy dappy doo.
Yuck.
What are you yucking me for? That's the words. I am a master at Flintstones knowledge. Ask me any questions about the Flintstones. I'll be able to tell you the answer. Go.
No.
Bedrock. Next question. Paddy. Next one.
What was their pet's name?
Scooby.
Oh, yuck!
Scooby, meet Scooby-Doo. He's the greatest dog in history. From the town of Bedrock. See, those are the words. I don't know what you're talking about.
He's about to hit a Christmas tree.
Silly old Christmas tree. Did cavemen celebrate Christmas? Well, of course they didn't. Jesus wasn't around then.
Cavemen celebrate
So obviously. I mean, yes, of course they celebrated Christmas. Because humans are only 2,000 years old.
Oh, God.
Did you know it's also National Dessert Day?
Yes.
Yes. I don't know who makes these days
I want
up.
a pie.
I don't think you could put the concrete walls on the ceiling pieces, you know. The ceiling floors. You can only put them on foundations.
The ceiling floors?
Well, yeah, you know, the floor we're using here is technically an upper floor. You can't put the concrete defences on these by the look of it. You put them on foundations and floors. You can't put...
Concrete defences?
Yeah, the ones I've got down here that I've been trying to build with. I don't think you can put them on those upper floor sections up there. At least it wouldn't let me at all. Very unusual.
Where are we?
We're in the mire. Home of all stinky bugs. See, I don't like the mire because it looks...
Where?
It smells. It looks like it smells.
It does.
Mm.
It's a mire.
Oh,
where are you trying to put the walls?
I want to put it in front of the where the button is. Just to cover up a little bit of that gap. Can't even put these on rugs by the look of it. What is this? Why is Fortnite not working? Dad? I don't know.
It says it's intersecting.
What, but you can put them down?
Yeah.
Why can't you put them down somewhere else?
Well, yeah.
Why can't I do that?
I
What is this? Oh, now I'm friggin' what? For God's sake!
Magic touch.
Magic touch, magic fingers. God's sake, that's disgusting.
Disgusting.
Okay, can't go too close because then it intersects with the button, I presume. Maybe if I
Or
move the
wall,
button.
yeah.
Why don't we get the button and move it somewhere else? And then we can try putting this back up. Okay, now that's actually as close as it will go. Yeah, it's definitely something to do with the wall. But anyways, that's close enough. It's the idea I want. The idea is that you've got all your shops here, and you can access your shops anytime you want to. Looking pretty good. And you can take a poop while you're shopping. You know, that's just like Amazon app of Appalachia, you know? You sit on the toilet and you can shop at the same time. It's great. Okay, well, I'm liking what we're doing. It's kind of cool. It's got cool vibes, cool run-ins. Yeah, good film.
Good film.
Yeah, have you seen Cool Run-ins? It's a very good movie.
Yes.
Yeah,
I have watched that one.
Feel the rhythm. Feel the rhyme.
Oh, God.
It's bobsleigh time.
Has a bobsled team.
I remember I watched that on a bus in Germany.
I watched that on a bus too. Why is that always a bus film?
I don't know. It's just one of those films. It's like everyone's bored of being on a bus. Let's put a feel-good film on. Let's put Cool Run-ins on. A true story about the Jamaican bobsleigh team. Obviously, not exactly a place known for its bobsleighing.
For its...
No, bobsleighing is murder.
Yes.
Bobsledding.
Sledding.
Yeah, really good film. Do you know who told me it's a really good film? Martin Scorsese told me. He said, Marvel films aren't allowed. I was like, okay, Martin. Okay, well that's all pretty good. Should we actually get some kind of, like, power? Functional. I mean, we got the wind generator. That looks pretty darn good. I'm fine with that. Maybe we should actually get some pylons and stuff going so we can hide the wires and also make it a little bit of the environment. You know what I mean? And Senator Hand says, later guys, I'll be back. Hey, see you soon, lady. Hopefully I'll see you very, very soon. And also I noticed I was meant to check the Twitter 20 minutes ago and I didn't. So why don't we go and quickly do that now? Let's go and see out of you guys who has been share spiking. I want to see all the share spikes coming in. I want to see you guys having a lot of fun inside Twitter. We only have 3 people right here going ahead and share spiking. But hey, let's go and see who has been share spiking. We have had Albert right here, who has gone ahead and shared the stream on Twitter. Thank you very much, matey. That is absolutely fantastic. You've gone ahead and done that for us. We have also had Laura Elstrad and Chelsea Taylor going ahead and liking the link, which actually has the link inside the tweet. Thank you very much for going ahead and doing that, guys. It's very kind of you. And Laura Elstrad has even retweeted it as well. That's very kind of you guys. Thank you very much for going and doing that. Really does help keep the channel going by letting people know that we exist. So, let's carry on and do the rest of this then. But I think this will be a really cool place for us to get some lights going as well. Because when we get the lights going, that'll definitely give it a little bit of personality. You know, we can start to play with the lights and stuff, you know. Because everyone says, oh, render, building the Mire. You can have so much fun with the lighting. And I'm like, well, it's probably true, but if the place looks like it smells bad. You know what I mean? It looks like it smells of rotten wood and dead animal poop and stuff like that, you know. Swampy, yes. I wonder if we could be a bit more cleverer than this. And that might be a bit too high. I wonder if we could put a power conduit right up there. Put a conduit on it. Can we get one right up there? Ooh. Yep. I think that would work if it was in the build area. But it's not. So it won't. Wow. It's too high up. Oh dear. Damn. Oh dear. Where's Shaggy Doo when you need him? Because we need to get high. Yuck. Yeah, he was also in the Flintstones, you know. Shaggy Doo. Also, I do have a serious question about Scooby-Doo. Yeah. He's called Shaggy Doo, isn't he? Shaggy. Yeah.
No.
Never mind then. I was going to say, how come they've got the same surname? That's very, very, very strange.
I'm fairly certain he's just Shaggy.
What, Shaggy? the hit singer?
Oh, I don't know if he was a hit singer.
There's a rat in my kitchen, what am I going to do? There's a rat in my kitchen. He did that song with Ali G. He did with Julie.
Oh, he did too. Yeah.
He said, wasn't me. Wasn't him. And he came in and she got me red-handed, creeping with the girl next door. So I won't do the rest of it because PsykerGirl will tell you that I do have a very bizarre talent that I can remember rap lyrics to songs.
He does.
And I don't even like rap, but I can remember rap lyrics really, really well.
It is amazing.
But I won't do that anymore. Chelsea says his name is Shaggy Rogers. There we go.
There you go.
Or she's just saying what he does. I don't know. There we go.
Oh, Heart of the Swamp.
And Bobby says, Martin Scorsese hasn't made a good film in ages. God, Wolf of Wall Street? What are you talking about?
Wolf of Wall Street. That was pretty damn good.
Wolf of Wall Street's a friggin' amazing movie. Hugo was pretty good as well. But then again, that was a film, I think, for filmmakers. Because it's kind of about filmmakers. But I love Hugo as well. That was fantastic. George Méliès.
I haven't seen that one.
Yeah, it's about George Méliès, who was one of the very first filmmakers, a pioneer. You know, Journey to the Moon. You know, the film where you see like the dude who's got the moon on his face, where it's just a guy with whipped cream all over his face with a rocket poking out of his eye. Yeah, From the Earth to the Moon, not Journey to the Moon. From the Earth to the Moon. Yeah, French film. Brilliant to watch that though, because it's a film about a lot of scientists who go to the moon, but it was made in like 1890 or something. So they get out of their rocket and then they just walk around on the moon because they don't know there's no gravity. They don't know there's no air. They just assumed you could just go to the moon and just walk around on it. It's brilliant.
Oh.
It's so weird to watch that. Fantastic movie though. Well, not fantastic movie. Of its time, I should say. Okay, let's put some lights up. So far in this stream, we've had references to Martin Scorsese, Shaggy, Scooby-Doo, The Flintstones, Rick James. Who else have we referenced in this stream? Martin Scorsese. It's a pretty good stream, what can I say? What else are people saying though?
Ooh.
Apparently his name is Norville Shaggy Rogers. Norville?
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 Really?
Who the hell is Norville? That's a very odd name. Never heard that one before. It could be a cool name. I mean, I don't think so, but it could be. Okay, I can't put a light on that corner like that the way I want to. I just got to put it flat. I can't even have it too close to that pylon thing either. Just get a couple lights for now, just so I can see what I'm doing a bit better. But because you can really play with the light in this place apparently. And lots of different coloured lights and stuff like that to make it look really pretty. But there's something I don't like about this. There's something off. I don't know what it is. It might be there's too much stuff on the right-hand side and not enough on the left. You know, we need something down this end, almost. I feel like I'm just walking in, there's too much stuff going on here. You know what I mean? Maybe we need to build something here, even if it's just like a table. Something like that. Anything like that.
Yeah.
Okay, let's give it a go then. Oh, we also could use crafting tables and stuff like that, couldn't we? We've got to think of that kind of stuff. Yeah, why don't we do that? Why don't we get some floor pieces, the tires, and kind of separate off another section for like crafting.
Yeah.
You could say no. It's okay. You could say no. There's a terrible idea, Renda.
I don't think it's a terrible idea though.
Okay, good, good. I'm glad we agree. If not, I'd be really upset and then I'd cry.
Oh.
I've got that there. A to the L to the I to the G C, J to the U to the L I S E, S to the H to the A double G C. Wow, rude boys getting busy. Julie, see, I'm doing it.
You said you wouldn't.
I said I wouldn't.
Stop it. Get some help.
Get some help. Okay, so we've got a little stand there for our power armor. That's a nice thing, you know. Just have it outside. I always put them inside. It's like, why would you put it? Why would you necessarily have it inside all the time? You know, it could probably be outside. It's just a metal frame. You know, it's not like it's electric or anything. And there was another crafting thing, which I think would be good outside, isn't it? What was it that would be good outside, I remember thinking? Decon arch, that was it. And we could even have a decon arch on the entrance even. We would need more power though. So for now, it's just for show. Just for show for now. Because it needs friggin' 30 power. And we don't have 30 power. Ain't nobody got power for that? In fact, that turns off all the lights when we plug that in. So let's disconnect that for there. I didn't know I did that. I thought it just wouldn't power the latest thing.
Oh, I don't know.
Job done. Okay. Still got the problem with that roof then. But the idea of just having this over thing up the top is good. Yeah, that might be enough items. We might just need to decorate it now. Have some more clutter and stuff like that. I don't think we need any more building stuff, so to speak. Do you think that would be appropriate? But just have like decorations and stuff for the rest of it. Because otherwise it's going to get a bit too cluttered with building stuff. Okay, so what are people saying then? Just a random account says, "Hi, Final Render. Hello there, matey. Nice to see you." And Deadpool's hit list says, according to Scooby-Doo behind the scenes. Oh, God, I'm not too fussed about why his name is actually Norville. Shaggy's old nickname was Buzz, named after his Buzz haircut until his 10th birthday. We appear to have a lot of Scooby fans up in here. Or Scooby-Doo fans. Scrappy-dappy-doo. Of course, we do know someone who could do an amazing Scooby-Doo impression. That is, of course, Mr. Many a True Nerd, as he did in the fantastic video, which we uploaded the other day. If you guys did actually watch that live stream we did with Many a True Nerd, there is an edited version of that kind of session we did, that Nuclear Winter session. You can go and watch it. It's pretty fun. At least I think so. Anyway, it's got some fun edits in there. It's looking a bit crazy. It's like, oh, wow, that was fun. I'm glad I watched that. Okay, let's get some wooden tire walls. Wooden tire walls? Tire walls. Maybe just go the floor ones, the lower ones. That might be a bit nicer. Also, there's something which is really bothering me about the whole organizing of all this stuff in the camp system. Too much stuff is in floor decor. You know, floor decor is just the default generic item. You know, just put it in floor decor. You know, there's too much in floor decor. It's getting too cluttered in there. You know, let's tidy it up. Come on. Let's not sweep it under the rug. Let's not rug glitch it. So just have some tile walls up. Just doing that makes the wall look a bit more interesting. That makes it look less flat. Like, generally speaking, something which I need to pay more attention to. You can't do as much in this. But in some more advanced building games like The Sims and Minecraft and stuff like that, you can actually have buildings, walls, which actually have depth in them. And that's something you can't really do with this. So you kind of got to build off to the side of walls in 76 to give them a little bit more depth. That's all I've discovered. Anyways, not everything I've discovered has been right. And also, you know, break them up a little bit. You know, don't just have one flat bit. Pop something on top, like another tire, to make it look a bit more handmade, so to speak. Okay, what are the people saying then? Jinx says, it was a lot of fun, and that entire stream was fun, even though I was a bit tired by the end of it. Oh, I bet you would have. That was a long stream they did. What was it, 8-9 hours, something like that? Was it that long? It was,
I think.
It was definitely long.
It was nearly 8.
Because they played like 5 games, didn't they? They even played some Sea of Thieves after that.
Yeah, I had to go to bed after our bit, because that was late for us.
It was pretty...
in Australia.
In Australia, it was very late, yeah. It was actually quite early for us in the UK, which is quite nice. But, obviously, as some people are in different places in the world, it can be a bit late. Like, that's kind of why I stream at the time I do, at like 9 o'clock. I always stream at 9 o'clock in my time, because that kind of gives people in the US time to kind of finish work, finish school, come back home, chill out for a bit. Whereas a lot of UK people do tend to struggle with that, simply because it's late. And I can understand that. Okay, so let me think. I do like the way this looks. I think, yeah, I don't think we can build anymore. I think we just need to decorate. I was thinking, could we build like 1 or 2 other things? No, let's just get some decoration stuff in. But maybe before that, we can kind of just play with some ideas of some other sections. Like, we've got this section down here. This is just so I can play the game, all this crafting stuff. You know, that won't actually be part of the build. But I do like the idea of building downwards all the way to the base. You know, going from the top, the very top of a shaft, all the way down to the bottom of it. But also, Vault Boy looks a bit green in this line. That's a bit weird. What about if we did it with, like, defensive walls? That might be quite cool looking. You know, these ones. Or even, like, these things here. You know, these bits. Just to use different materials of some kind. Can we even build on this? We can't build on this surface. It won't actually let us put at least those bits. Hang on a sec. That's not right. If you come down here, can you see a window poking out of the floor down here? Can you see a window poking out of this floor? You'll see what I mean if you look at the stream. But where I'm looking right now, is there a window section poking out of the floor?
No.
Well, if you look at the stream, you'll know exactly what I'm looking at, because that's unusual.
Let me look.
Mm-hmm. Very odd, very odd. I don't know.
Yeah, it doesn't look like that on my screen.
Crazy. We'll have to call Scully and Mulder up in here. And then we'll have to get them to talk to each other. And they'll be like, oh, he's so boring. I'm like, sure he has the charisma of a bag of sick. Wow, Project Paradise is on.
Oh, fancy that.
Project Paradise is probably one of my favourite events of the entire game, actually. Not enough people do it.
Not enough people do it properly.
I want to say not enough people do it, period. I love it. I think it's one of the better ones. Far more interesting than a lot of them.
Oh, yeah, I like it too, but people don't seem to know what to do.
I mean, I hope it's a bit better now they actually have the little information telling people how to build these things. How to build them? How to complete those objectives. But originally it was just kind of left onto like, almost like written on a bit of toilet paper kind of instructions. Just do this. It's like, well, wait a sec. I don't know what that means, boss. And we're like, yeah, skipper. Alright, so I put a floor section there, so that means I should be able to, build it a little closer, just like that.
Yeet.
But I missed the floor. Darn it! That's so dumb. I missed the roof. I have to build it on the side next to it, don't I? Which I don't think I'll be able to, because it might have stuff intersecting with it. Oh, for God's sake.
It's got tree branches.
This is why we need communism. They killed Fortnite. Yeah, you can't build on that side. Gosh darn it. Oh well.
Whee!
But I like the idea of having something built downwards. Because obviously right now the stairs to get up are here. Looks a bit lame, doesn't it? Doesn't really look right. Like, so why would you build these tiny little stairs and stuff like that and have that be your only way up? You'd have like a proper set of stairs. Or an elevator. But you can't actually have an elevator and stuff. Okay.
Oh.
And the FractalSketcher says, and I'm back! Nani! Murushinderu. Nice to see you, matey. Going ahead and using the sound commands there. If you want to go ahead and use the sound commands, you can go ahead and become a level 1 YouTube member. That will allow you to use all the sound commands. And level 2 members actually get early access to videos. And level 3 members get special behind the scenes content. So if you want to go ahead and become a YouTube member, go ahead and click the join button beneath the stream. And you can get those cool benefits. It's fantastic, as all the YouTube members will say.
Yep.
Right, so I've got a wall there anyway. I wonder, would I be able to still build the stairs going down from there? It's looking like I could, technically. Delete that floor. Can I? Oh no, because then the wall won't work. Maybe I'm going about this the wrong way. Maybe I should start from the top and then go down. Right, let's get up here and see if we can build our stairs leading up from inside here. That might be quite a nice way to do it. But yeah, I can't remove that because then the walls won't be supported. Need to give them some support. You know, tell them they're okay.
Give him a hug.
Give him a hug. Say it's okay, wall. It's good to be a wall. It shouldn't though, because the walls are still. Oh no, yeah, that is right. Gosh darn it. Well, in order to do that, I would have to remove the walls. Wah. Ain't nobody got time to remove damn walls. So yeah, I'll leave that idea for now then. And we'll carry on doing some stuff up here. Let's go and I don't know why you would ever use this wire meshing as your floor up here though. Jesus. It's terrifying. Absolutely awful to look at. TJ Fish says, if you ever move your camp to the upper level, can you build higher then? If I move my camp, I'll delete everything I've built. So I'm definitely not doing that. That sounds like, press Alt F4 to fix the problem. That sounds like one of those things. What else is there? And FractalSketcher says, oh, look, congratulations on level 200.
Oh.
Look at this level 201 up here. Level 201. I'm a level 197 myself. I'm nearly there. I'm nearly as good. Well, I'm not as good. I'm a loser.
Aww.
See how she didn't deny it. You know, just said, oh.
Oh dear.
He's a maniac, maniac on the floor. And now we've got Kenny Loggins references up in here as well. That's not Kenny Loggins. Kenny Loggins did Footloose. Okay, so we've got that there. Friends, welcome. I just want things jutting out of the walls. Because if you have stuff jutting out of the walls, then it means that you can actually just give all the walls a little bit of a depth to them. This is not so bad, because we've already got the upper section, we've got the button, and we've got the lamp and stuff like that. But, say that section there would have just been a flat wall, and that's a bit pants if you ask me. Nobody wants a pants wall. Who cringe alarmed me? Fire's Egg Games, don't you dare cringe alarm me. They're disgusting. Cringe alarming me. Did you just put an E somewhere?
No.
There's an E on this wall. E. E. People.
Yeet.
E, E, E. It's in the E. Okay, and we can probably get like an open sign on the store right there. I always try to get the open sign up there, but it never quite works. I think you got to remove the switch and the cable and stuff like that to get it to fit in there. We already know it works, so I'm okay with just removing it for now. It says it needs support. Where? All these lights need support. Friggin' millennial lights, I don't know.
You're a millennial.
Shh, don't tell anyone. Don't tell anyone. Shh, shh. Don't tell them my age. Because then they'll know it's really, really bad. Her.
Why?
Sorry?
Why?
Because I'm getting older.
Are you implying you're old?
Yes, I know
I'm
you're
older than you.
Yes, I know you're older. It's okay though.
Shh.
Shh. Stop it. Get some help. Okay, see, I like these lights. We got to wire them. It's a very weird design choice. So none of the other lights like this need wires, but these ones, for some reason, decided to go with wires. I don't know. It seems a bit odd to me. Am I crazy? Am I crazy? Well, we know that.
It's kind of weird. It is kind of weird that they don't just have passive power like the rest of them.
It's almost as if someone didn't get the memo, but like, but I've already made it, man. I've already made it. It's like, and then Todd was like, okay, Bernard, you can leave it in there. And Bernard said, thanks, Todd. And then they high-fived, but missed.
Poor Bernard.
Hey, he's done some cool things. Good old Bernard. What about the wall lights? We can definitely get the floor panels in there. I definitely want IRL lamplit posters.
Yes.
I want them. I want them all. Also some gas price posters. That's always a nice one there. Just go and put that up there. Immediately screams shop. You know, it's a nice way to just fill a bit of empty space. Put that up there. You take my self-control. Put a flamingo somewhere. Put a flamingo on it. Baseline. Put a flamingo on it. I don't think I can just put a flamingo on it though. I think I need to put them into the plant pots first, like I normally do.
Yeah.
Yeah, otherwise it says it's floating. Here's a question for you. How do flamingos do the okie dokie? They can't do it. Because, you know, the leg goes in, out, and then they shake it all about. But they're always on one leg. How do they do the okie dokie? Yeah. Well, that's not a very cool thing. Flamingos have probably always wanted to do the okie dokie. But they just can't. And it's like, oh, poor flamingo.
Poor things.
Flamingo away, am I right?
Yuck.
That was cool. That was the funniest joke I've said in my entire life.
I don't know about that.
Come on, I make humour like Nicki Minaj makes sick rhymes, player.
Oh, yeah.
See?
Nicki Minaj.
Yeet.
Yuck.
Or whatever it is that you cool kids say, you fellow kids.
Hashtag fellow kids.
Hashtag fellow kids. I don't know why I just put a shelf there. It just looks scrappy. Dappy. It's scrappy, it's dappy, it's a little bit of fun. Oh my, indeed. Okay, but this is what I wanted to do with these lamplit posters. Like, put them right there. But in this case, I won't be able to do that thing with the walls because it looks a bit weird. What are you doing perched up there?
What?
You perched up there like you're Hawkeye from the Avengers.
I've been up here for ages.
It's perching. You're like that hit.
Yeah,
you're like that hit Marvel cartoon Gargoyles. Do you remember the hit Marvel cartoon Gargoyles?
I think I do actually.
Oh, it was really boring. But I'm sure there's someone saying, "Why isn't this in the MCU? This is the best."
Nah.
Nah, gargoyles. And also, something I was talking about earlier. I never really liked the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but I would have loved to have been in the design room when they pitched the idea of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Because it's like, we're going to have some cartoon characters, mostly for kids. They're going to be turtles. Okay, cool, I'm on to you. And they live in the sewer in New York City. So, okay, that's a bit weird. And they're ninjas. So that's also a bit weird. Turtles aren't known for being fast. And they're named after Renaissance artists. It's like, that's also weird, mate. And they're trained by a rat. It's like, okay, calm down. Hold on. What were you saying about turtles? You know, just slow down. I just love to know how some of these bizarre ideas that end up being huge successes end up coming to be. It's just very fun. Senior Mutant Ninja Turtles. Senior Mutant Ninja Turtles. I think that was a Adult Swim sketch. Senior Mutant Ninja Turtles. It's them in a retirement home. It's great.
No.
Yeah. There we go. We got some lamplit posters up there. And I wanted to have it kind of intersecting at the bottom, but I also need to change this one if I wanted to do that. Let's try that again with different material. Yeah, there we go. That looks a bit better. Just a little bit of a different pattern. You know, don't have them all exactly in a line. You know, it's too perfect for a place like this, you know. It's the post-apocalypse, baby. No one's got time for rulers and spirit levels and stuff like that. Have you ever seen a spirit level in the apocalypse? No.
Nope.
No.
I want lamplit posters. I want a Mr. Pebbles.
Mr. Pebbles lamplit poster. Yeah, that would be great. Although I did notice in the American store, Bethesda store, they actually are releasing the atom bomb lamp of the explosion.
I need one.
Yeah, but it's only in the American store, so it's going to be $1 million for the friggin' postage. Chelsea Taylor says, sent in my share spike on Twitter before I leave. Also offended you don't love the Ninja Turtles. Oh, I'm sorry, Chelsea Taylor. I would never really like the Ninja Turtles. But thank you very much for share spiking. And thank you very much for coming out. Thank you very much. It's always nice to see you. Enjoy the rest of your Thanksgiving, Chelsea. Have a great day. Eat lots of food. It'll be fantastic. And Jinx says, I loved the Turtles as a kid. Yeah. See, it just wasn't really my thing. I had friends who liked it, but I never really got into it. Have you ever had that one show that everybody seems to like, but you just never watched? Not that you didn't like it, you just never watched it. I have one friend who never watched Pokemon. He's like, nah, I just never watched it. It's like, really? Yeah,
you haven't watched Game of Thrones or Stranger Things
no,
or Westworld.
No, I haven't. Yeah, I said, I believe I said, as a kid. As a kid, when you had nothing to do but television. But no, I haven't seen any of them. And also, frankly, why would I watch Game of Thrones? They like leave coffee cups everywhere. That's like such a lack of detail. That's like ruined the show for me.
Stop watching it season 6.
Stop watching the episode before last. You know, they've ruined it already. I'm like, really, you're really going to make a big deal. You've watched it this long and you're going to make a big deal about a damn coffee cup?
It was lazy. It was very lazy.
I suppose it was more people angry that they rushed the entire season, I suppose. And that was just kind of proof of it, I guess, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
Would I be correct to kind of assume that?
Yes, absolutely.
Which is the icing of a already, you know, rushed cake. The cake had deflated.
Mm-hmm.
Right, so that's a nice little entrance there. It's nothing fancy, but it'll do. And really, we need some colour, don't we? We need some colour. Let me think. We need like some purples and greens. Maybe we can get like some... Oh, I have an idea, though. We can do it with these lights. Don't know if this will work. Let's see. I wonder if we can attach these lights to this section beneath... Oh, we might be able to. Oh, yeah. That's ace. We can attach them like beneath here.
Ooh.
That's cool. Okay, you don't see much of it, but it's not bad, right? Kind of cool looking. Gosh sake, she's a maniac on the dance floor. Look at that. She's like a real Minecraft. One day, you know, you'll go to like museums and they'll be talking about Minecraft and stuff, and you'll be like, oh, done with the days. And your kids will be like, stop! This is boring.
Oh.
I want to go play PlayStation 7. No, actually, no, that wouldn't be that long far away, would it? That would be like 10 years or so. I want to go play PlayStation 38. Although, they have kind of soft announced the PlayStation 5 now, haven't they? They said, like, Christmas next year. That's kind of cool.
Christmas next year, yeah.
Yeah, no word on an Xbox yet, though. I'm sure there's one in the works. They probably just announced that because they're like, ooh, Google Stadia's coming out soon. We should probably say something about PlayStation 5. I don't know what to think about the Stadia, because I don't have the best internet connection. So I don't know if I'd really want that. I don't know. Each to their own. I think if you have a solid, stable internet connection, that would be quite a good one. I know it's getting proper games and stuff, you know. Like, it's not just like some cheap thing to just play mobile games or whatever. It's like, it's proper games like Assassin's Creed and stuff like that streamed at 60 frames a second, max settings. It's very clever stuff. Jinx says, Pokemon was so popular in my childhood. I loved it so much. I do still enjoy some of it, mainly the games and some of the other stuff around it. I haven't watched the anime since I was a child, though. I remember as a child, I literally gave up on Pokemon when they introduced the Johto League, you know, the new Pokemon, because the whole point of the series was you've got to catch them all. And then when I nearly had them all, I nearly had the full card set. I nearly had the entire collection of Pokemon. They said, here's another 100, kids. I'm like, even as a kid, I knew that that was nonsense. Even as a kid, I'm like, hey, you just, no, that's cheating. You can't do that. That's absolute nonsense.
I used to love the show.
Pokemon Company.
I used to watch the show before school.
I wonder how many kids now, say, got into Pokemon because of, say, Pokemon Go and stuff like that. I bet there's quite a few.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Okay, I'm just building a little metal tower down here just so I can... Just to remind me to actually do something with this while I'm down here. Probably change it up and stuff. I definitely want to have stairs going up there, but I know it's a bit tricky to do that, and I definitely have to remove the walls to do it. But hey. He's a maniac. He's a maniac on the dance floor. Ooh, I wonder if I can just have, like, pipes and stuff going across. Even if they're just for show.
Pipes?
Yeah, just so I can, like, hang lights off of them and stuff like that. Ooh. Crazy, crazy, crazy. These are crazy, 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 crazy nights. Oh, yeah. Oh, God, there's another reference and a half. Is that Kiss? Wow.
I don't know that one.
Yeah, I think it's Kiss, yeah. So many references.
Kiss.
Gene Simmons. There we go.
Ooh, Path to Enlightenment.
Really boring Path to Enlightenment.
It is, but I love seeing Mothman. Good old Moth.
Moth. They also fixed it so that you should get more animals coming doing that as well. There was a bit of a bug to where you won't get enough animals coming, but there should be a few more now, which is ideal. Just wasn't enough, I'm afraid. Okay, so let's try this then. Need to get me power connector, me vertical one. This one right here. I suppose I could also anchor power to things as well if I really wanted to, but this is just to give it a little bit of something for show. So does this go in there? Oh, it just misses. Gosh, diddly dang it. I'm ding dang diddly danger. Oh yeah, speaking of Breaking Bad, at least speaking of Ned Flanders, I think they've released the Breaking Bad movie now, El Camino, where they they continue the story a little bit. It's like, okay, I don't know what I think about that. I was kind of happy with the ending being a bit ambiguous, but you know, each to their own. If people want to watch it, then I'm sure it's going to be really good. You ever not watched No, you didn't finish Breaking Bad, did you? You said.
I didn't finish it.
Yeah.
I stopped at season 4, I think.
I think there's 6, including the last one, which was broken into 2 parts. Because, yeah, that's the hip, trendy thing to do nowadays.
Okay.
You know, let's break it up into 2 parts.
I got sick of Skylar, worst character ever. Hate her so much.
Yeah, but it's a character. It's not the whole show.
I know, but she just kind of ruined it. And I was like, every time I see her,
Really?
I wanna smack her smug face. Yuck. Yeah.
Alright, let's try that one and maybe get a short one. Short round. What do you mean it's intersected? You're intersecting, you smelly old shoe brush. Oh, it is kind of intersection with that light. I suppose we don't even need it now if we've got that bigger one there as well. There we go. So now we've got this going across. We can hang some lights on it. I'm not a smelly old shoe brush. Who said that? PsykerGirl said it.
Oh.
Okay, so this does work, I believe. You've got to get it lined up right. But obviously. You've got to line it up wrong for it to work. It's like, huh? First things first. That's incredible. So first things first. There you go. And now, the whole reason to do that is just to make this bit of area look a bit more interesting. You know, it's not even about filling it with light or just even decorating it so much for the sake of decoration. It's just that if you look at it, load of empty stuff around here, stuff there. Also gives it a bit of depth, you know what I mean? Makes it look a little more interesting. At least that was my plan. You know, I don't know if that sounded clever, but it was meant to. And we could even probably do the same like over here. And just like this. I do love me power conduits, but they are a bit of a pain in the butt sometimes. What did you do? Did you play with my mole?
Nothing.
Are you playing with my toilet again? I'll tell you what, you know, you invite your friends round to look at your cool lights and stuff like that, and then they just admire the mole in the toilet. What I want to know is what's he doing in there? You know, does he stay in there when someone sits on it? Does he stay there?
Probably. Probably.
Oh, poor guy.
He's a mole rat. It's probably, you know, a first-class dinner for him.
Don't say he eats poop.
He's a mole rat.
He is a mole rat. He's not a monster. Gosh.
Well, considering the mole rats in this game attack you, maybe he's waiting for an unsuspecting person to sit on the toilet. So
yeah, he's going to bite you on the bum. Yeah. Oh, gosh.
Yeah, it was definitely that.
That's why there's no sit option on the toilet.
Yeah, because a mole rat will bite you on the tuchus.
Because Bethesda knew that someone would complain that they keep getting killed by their own toilet.
Oh, dear.
I mean, I know it sounds bad, but a lot of people do die on the toilet.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. Because you spend a lot of time there in your life, you know, probability-wise. Some people are going to be dying on toilets. And typically speaking, you know, their cats will then eat them.
No.
It's not a nice reality, but it's ours. You know, people do die, and often their cats will just eat them.
Cats have to eat.
Okay, well, that's a bit more interesting then. Already looks a bit more interesting, because we've got the lights and stuff like that there. Coolio. Okay, so we are meant to end the stream right about now. So that's pretty good. I think that's a good place to end it. You know, I haven't recorded enough of this thing. I'll tell you what, I really have not. Okay, but that is the top part kind of constructed with some basic decoration in there. We've still got to decorate the inside of the building. We've got to do a little bit more decorating of the gasoline sign here. Nanny, nanny, gasolina. But I do like the idea that we've got our shops in here. You have to like write some signs for all the shops and stuff so people know what's for sale in each shop. You know, we can even power them up right now, or at least connect them up. But that I think is a really nice way to actually have all of your shops in a small area. You know, put them this way rather than against the wall. Because otherwise you need like a big square room and stuff like that. But no, just that way saves a lot of space and still looks good, I think. Just a little bit different. And of course we do have a mole in the toilet. Hello. Can you see him if you like say go into the camera mode? Wonder if you can like look inside the toilet. Let's see.
Oh, there's a level 200 here.
Oh, I don't think you can. Well, there's a lot of mess in there, but there's no thing in there. Rooks. Yeah, fancy that. Probably saying, oi, I was going to build here. Well, you're in my camp spot. Okay, well, I'm going to end the stream there then, people. Thank you very much for coming ahead and tuning out this live stream. I know it's been a while since we live streamed, but this was a good one. You know, I finally came up with an idea for a camp, and I think this is going to be a really cool one once it is finished. We definitely got to kind of work out some of the kinks to it, you know, just like that song. I definitely want to try to get the stairs in here somehow, you know, even if that means removing the walls. I definitely like to do that. And also just flesh it out a little bit, you know, give it some furniture and stuff like that. The idea is just to make some of this a little bit different by building it really high up. And you know what? We already know this idea isn't that ridiculous because the super mutants actually do have a couple little bases, you know, in these electrical pylons. So it's also kind of canon as well. And frankly, I definitely don't want to be on the ground floor of the mire. All that swampy water getting in your shoes and stuff like that. Disgusting. So I really like the idea of just having a place in the mire that is elevated. So thank you very much for watching. I've been the final render, and you've been the audience. Remember to go ahead and check out the cool Patreon people in the description below. And remember, guys, directly beneath the stream, in the description, there is a link to the tabletop game I will be playing in London. Go ahead and click on that first link in the description right now. Hit set reminder so you can see me and my good friend c.a.m.p playing the Fallout tabletop game with the people who made it. It's going to be great fun, and I really can't wait to see you guys in the next stream. Bye-bye, gang. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, everyone. Say goodbye, Psyker. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Special announcement time. I've been invited by Modifius Entertainment to go to their offices in London and play their Fallout tabletop RPG game, Wasteland Warfare. Modifius Entertainment have been making RPG tabletop games for a long time, and they are the creators of the official Fallout tabletop game. I've played this before down at QuakeCon, and it is great fun with some of the most incredible Fallout themed models I have ever seen in my entire life. It was really good fun, and I want you guys to set a reminder to check out the live stream. You can go onto Twitch and hit the remind me option right now, and you can go and see me and my good friend c.a.m.p going and playing Fallout Wasteland Warfare. Go hit the remind button right now. I'm serious. Go hit it. Go.